My intentions are to help them. If first, that's my intentions. But then if this can go out and help somebody else, oh my gosh. Proverbs 6:2, all the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits. If we want to do something, we can convince ourselves it's right. But our actions always have a second component, intent. The why matters as much as the what. So I can convince myself that I'm doing the right thing, but if I don't discern my intentions behind it, I can operate in some serious error. The why is always just as important as the what I'm doing. My intentions matter. And really the reason this particular thing hit home with me is this is basically the why of how we're on a YouTube channel, why signpositive.com, why I'm putting this stuff out here into the world. It's really about inputting into my kids. So that's why there's hashtag quotes for my kids on all this stuff, on everything that I'm sticking out there, is because it started out, I'm texting, reading, meditating, praying, reading the scriptures, reading books, like just consuming, and then wanting to give that in, easy to understand. We all have short attention spans, unless you're the one actually sitting for a while doing the reading or doing the stuff. It's real hard to convey stuff very long, hold somebody's attention. So I wanted to just grab nuggets of, the principle of this book or this story or this thing is gold, and I need to give that to my kids. That was the very first thing. So I was texting it. I actually started texting it to Tanner first. So I was just texting it to him every morning. And it started out just Proverbs. I was reading Proverbs every day. There's 31 chapters, a chapter a day. I'd read through Proverbs, grab something out of Proverbs, and I would text it to him in hey, think about this. Think about this. Think about these principles whenever you're going through the day, when you're faced with challenges, when you're faced with the truth and a lie, or doing something wrong, or how you think about somebody, or treating somebody with respect, or having humility, like all of those things, man, tons of principles in there, wanting to give them out. So it started out me texting to Tanner. Then I was like, oh my goodness, my other kids probably need, like these are solid things that I want to live my life by. I need to give this to them for sure. So then I started texting Tori and Taylor as well in the mornings. Well, after several of those, now I'm thinking, if they lose their phone, delete their text messages or whatever, all these things will be gone. A lot of time has been put into distilling these quotes and thoughts. Why don't I just stick them on? And I had already started a blog, the Sign Positive blog, a long time ago. I had this great idea that I was going to write a book or some kind of mess that never panned out because I never had a why behind it. See, I had the what's. I was doing a few things and I wrote some blog posts and they were all long format, kind of outside of the way I even think. I mean, not the way I think, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it was a much longer format. I wasn't trying to distill understanding into bite-sized, one sentence, one phrase kind of things. And that's the way I like to think. I like to acronyms and things like that, where I can condense things down into edible mental chunks. I find that the easiest way for me to learn. So I'm texting this to them. I already have Sign Positive out there. And then, so I think, okay, let me just start putting these things in some kind of format to where I'll just blog post them. So I'll still text it to them, but then I'll blog post them. I went through that for a while. I'm like, man, this is, okay, this is cool. I'm going to start putting them on Facebook, because some of these things might even be able to help more than just my 3 kids. So I'll put them on Facebook. A year and a half ago, we were sitting around and I was fascinated that you were going into videography and all that stuff. And your skill set matches my deficiencies on stuff so well, your ability to plan and your detail and all kind of different stuff. And I was like, wow, man, that is cool. I wish we could get together somehow. This was way back, that nugget had thrown in there a year and a half ago. So then July or August, whenever I started doing this, here you are fixing to graduate in December. And I'm like, man, this could be video stuff. So not only marketing stuff at SignMaster and all that you can be a part of, but then we could actually turn these into some kind of video and build a YouTube channel off of this good stuff. There's so much negativity in the world anyway. Hey, man, let's put some good stuff out there. So that came into there, and then Instagram, and we started, I started doing the graphics and stuff, taking the one-liners and turning them into graphics and posting those out there. So the only reason, though, that this thing can go, the only reason that there's gas in the tank is because I have a why now. Now, there's a lot of auxiliary that's come off of that, but the why, the thing that I do every day, is I study, distill, and text my kids. And then the rest of this, the blog posts and all that, comes off of that. So I have a very powerful why. My intentions are to help them first. That's my intentions. But then if this can go out and help somebody else, oh my gosh, how much more the better, And it even give me chill bumps thinking about it, that you can turn a why for, intention. I have I'm invested in them doing well. I want them to be responsible and resilient. I want them to be great people. But then if that can help somebody else, wow, that'd be amazing. The why is important. The why, the intention, because if my intentions are pure, then my actions will follow.